There we go. What's cracking, y'all? Shit shooting. I think this is number 3. Believe so. Yeah, number 3. So, shit shooting number 3. Time to shoot some shit, or shit some shoot, if you will. So, y'all seem to like these videos. I started this a couple months ago. Kind of come out with them every few weeks to a month or whatever, and we just sit here for a while and just chit chat, shoot the shit really about whatever the tits is on my mind. And I reckon we're gonna do that today. I figured it'd be good. We put up like 7 videos last week, 7 vidges, and I know sometimes I say videos instead of vidges and people get mad at me in the comments. I forget sometimes, but yeah, I think we put up quite a few vidges last week, and I was sick of, or I got kind of like burnt out on the format of just doing a regular video, so I was like, alright, let's change it up a little bit, maybe do a shit shoot. And I was going to do a Q&A, but I wanted to, I'm trying to figure out something to do with the Q&As, because, you know, back in the day I used to do Outlaw's Outhouse, and I always had an idea to do like Q&A videos on the toilet. Like I did the last Q&A I did was answering questions while taking a shit, I think I called it. And it was me just sitting on the toilet. But I got 2 bathrooms in my house, but like it's hard to film in the bathrooms without someone holding the camera. So I'm trying to figure out a different format for that to, you know, this would be funnier, funnier looking at least. So figure that out soon. But yeah, so I got a couple things I wanted to talk about today, so I reckon we'll just get right into them. So, let's talk about politics, y'all. So, no, I'm just playing. You ain't gonna be hearing me talk about freaking politics right now. God dang. So, a couple things I wanted to talk about. First of all, what I've been up to, crap like that. Weather's getting warmer out here in old Kentucky, old Antarctica. So that's nice. I was sick of the frickin'... We didn't have that bad of a winter because it was the El Nino year. And we didn't have that bad of a winter where it only snowed 3 or 4 times, but it only snowed bad 1 time. You know what was crazy? You know, a lot of people think that I live in Colorado, by the way. There's a lot of people that always comment on my videos and they're like, where's Outlaw live? And then everybody always answers Colorado. I'm like, I don't live in Colorado. So, I went to high school in Colorado. And my family lives in Colorado, so that's maybe why they think. But I live in Kentucky, by the way. Antarctica. By the way, a lot of people ask, why does he call Kentucky Antarctica? I started that like a couple years ago when I moved here, just as a joke, because I was like, I don't want people to know where I live, so I'm just going to call it Antarctica. But everybody already knew I lived in Kentucky, you know, so. Well, the tits was my point. Anyways, oh yeah, I was just saying people think I live in Colorado, or they think I live in Missouri or somewhere else, or they legitimately think I live in Antarctica. They're like, dang man, I didn't know Antarctica had an airport to where you can fly to all these different places. Some people who watch these videos are just too simple, man. They just don't understand. But yeah, so the weather's been getting nicer and stuff like that, so it's been a big relief. It's been raining quite a bit though, so man, last year I remember it was like it flooded bad this time of year in the spring. It was just so horrible to where I remember turkey season was miserable because it just rained every day. But hopefully this year won't be too bad. It's been raining quite a bit here, but I'm gonna throw me in a Lipsky Copenhagen Wintergreen, of course. Backwoods Badass can lid. Gotta frickin' sell out. Go buy my can lid, mudjug.com. Spitting in the Backwoods Camo Mud Jug today. Backwoods Badass, that's what they call it. Repping the David Allen Co. shirt. I arm wrestled David Allen Co. at the Montana State Fair. What is it, 1989? Yeah, I got this shirt on, I didn't really get this shirt when I was a baby in 1989. No, when did I get this shirt? I think it was on eBay or Amazon, some eBay store, I think. I seen it. I was on there buying a highwayman shirt. Highwayman. I was a highwayman. Along the coach roads I did ride, sword and pistol by my side. I was buying there a highwayman shirt because I'm a big fan of the highwaymen. And I was buying one of those shirts because I had one from a long time ago and it got ruined, so I was buying another one. And then I've seen this. And I was like, tits, yeah, get me some Dak. Some good old David Allen Coe. Any Coe fans out there? Gotta love it. Coalition. That's what he should call his audience. The Coalition. He probably does. I don't know. Alright, Lipsky. So I want to go. Guess we'll go lefty. So, I think, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, I was talking about the weather. So, weather's getting nicer stuff, so that's cool. I feel like in the wintertime, I live in a trailer out here on this big plot of land, right? We got a lot of land, we got woods, we got farmland, stuff like that. I live in this damn trailer to where it's like miserable in the freaking summertime because it's just like an oven in this sumbitch. Like, it just cooks. You can't keep it. You can't get it to, when you got the AC cranked in the summertime, the lowest you'll get it in here is like 75, 76. And at night it'll cool down to 70, but you can't get it to freaking, you could barely keep it under 80 in the house in the summertime. It's miserable. It's freaking miserable. So it sucks. And I know, like, it's not as bad as like Florida. People live in Florida and stuff. I remember growing up in Florida and it was hard just to keep it, and you got the humidity on top of that. So, but, you know, so it's like a freaking hot box in this sumbitch. So, to tell you the truth, I've actually been kind of looking for a different place to live around here, because I like this farm and everything like that, and I like my landlord Jim Bob and stuff. Him and I are good friends, but honestly, like, I'm trying to find maybe a different place. I need more room too, and you know, I can afford, you know, something a little bit better. So I would like to have a little bit more room to store stuff rather than, if you come into my house, man, I got hunting shit like everywhere, and it's like, I would like to get a place out in the country. I'd like to get land, to tell you the truth. It's hard to find nowadays, and I don't know, I haven't looked very thoroughly yet, but you know, I'd like to get something like that. But then again, I always have, you know, I'm the biggest second guesser in the world. Like, I'm never, you know, I'm just never sure about anything. I think about this and then I'll automatically change my mind to like, well, you know, that's just something something's always been wrong with me. But, when I think about getting a new house and shit, I'm like, oh, hell. Ew. So, I dumped my mud jug right before this, and there's freaking dip spit all over the side of it. Son of a bitch. But, when I think about that crap, moving and getting a different house or whatever, like, I don't want to buy a house right now. Like, that's just something I don't want to do. I don't think I want to buy a house until I'm, like, 40, to tell you the truth, but I know things change, but I'm not into, like, that's something that I don't want to put my responsibility, I don't want to, set anything in stone. I'm not good at commitment, by the way. Ask all my ex-girlfriends, but I'm not big into commitment, so that's why I don't want to buy a house. But I'd like to, I don't know what the tits I want to do. Because I always feel like I like traveling more, you know, and stuff like that, and like living on the road. But then again, it's always nice to have a home spot, you know what I mean? Like, to where you can always have a home base, to where you can, you know, relax and chill from the road for a while, you know, so... Yeah, I don't know. Figure it out, but and then again, another thing too is always like, where do I want to live? Because if you guys know my history, I've lived in like so many different states. Everybody always like, where are you from? And I never know where to say, because I was born in Florida, somewhat raised in Florida, and then somewhat raised in South Missouri in Branson. Branson's on the very tip on the Arkansas border. And then moved to Colorado, was there for part of middle school and high school, and then moved back to Florida after high school, started Live to Thrill, that channel, and then I moved to Alaska, lived there for a couple years fishing, and then moved to Missouri, back to Missouri, mid-central Missouri, did that wrestling school thing for a while, and then I moved here, and I've been here the past couple years. And then I've been traveling around like crazy too. So, you know, I never know really where to call home and like where I actually want to live. But when it all comes down to it, I always figure I want to maybe... it always comes down to Florida. Like, I'm always like, I want to live in Florida because that's like my favorite state. Which some people are like, why do you like Florida? All the crazy people live in Florida. But, well, all my family is from Florida. So my grandparents, aunts, uncles, everybody's there. Except I got an aunt and uncle in Texas. And then my direct family's in Colorado. But I'd like to live in Florida again for sure. Just because I like it there. I like the beach. I like the swamps. I like the weather. I like humidity, believe it or not. And the biggest problem is I don't know too many people in Florida rather than my family. I've got a couple friends there, but they're like inland. They're in the center of the state. I've got a couple people I know on different coasts and stuff, but they're not like actually where I'd want to live. So, and then plus, like if I need to commute to Nashville or Tennessee, you know, I do that a lot for work, you know, and doing different things. So that's kind of hard when you live in Florida. You're kind of far away from everything, so. I don't know what the tits, man. What the frickin' tits, but thinking about that a lot lately. Doing a lot of work on the bourbon lately too. If you watch my Live to Thrill channel, took the side steps off. I debadged it. Got a bumper that came in, which I'm gonna do a video soon on the bumper. Got a winch for it. What else? New headlights. I'm getting the new back bumper for it, but had to order that from the factory because they have to like special make them, and like nobody really buys Suburban back bumpers because they have to be like specially made because Suburban's back bumpers are weird as tits. So that's gonna be ordered from the factory. So that'll take a couple weeks, and then I'm getting taillights done too when that happens because they got to take them out anyways. So yeah. Then we're getting a roof rack made as well, custom made. So that should be done in the next couple weeks, hopefully too. Then that beast will be ready to freaking hit the road. And with a bunch of my gear, we can go all over. But we're doing a lot of trips this summer, man. I'm trying to think, I gotta get my calendar done to where I don't double book myself, because I did that for June, beginning of June, and I was like, oh crap, so I had to switch some crap around. But and then this, it's all starting pretty much. This weekend is my meet and greet in Tennessee, by the way. So if you're in Tennessee or around, I should just say, if you're anywhere, come to the meet and greet March 5th in Winchester, Tennessee. The damn flyer and shit with all the info is up all over my social medias and stuff. Yeah, we're having a big old meet and greet. There is going to be a lot of people there from what I've been seeing. So it's going to be nuts. But yeah, I'm doing this freaking meet and greet. People are coming from like Canada and Virginia and Ohio and Kentucky, and it's crazy. Son of a bitch, I forgot I'm on my damn DSLR camera and it cuts off at every 12-minute mark, so I gotta freaking always start so much again. But anyways, there was like 3 people from Tennessee that were like, they only live like 45 minutes on the way, and they were commenting like, man, it's 45 minutes away, I don't know if I'll be able to make it. There was like 4 people from Canada that were like, bro, I'm coming from Canada, dude. So I thought that was funny. It's crazy, man. Don't feel like you're forced to come though if you're so far away. It's only gonna be a couple hours. And the people always ask me, like, I've never done a meet and greet like this. I've done different things like retreats and stuff before. But that's when I had like 10,000 subscribers, so there wasn't like a bunch of people there. So with the over 100 people that'll probably be there, I don't know, you know, we're going to do it for a couple hours, the meet and greet. We're probably going to have to, you know, we're going to have to organize it a little bit to where I'll set up a table to where maybe we'll have like a line of people coming. And I'll, you know, take a picture, talk to you for a couple minutes, you know, whatever, and we can move on. But I don't know, you know, I don't know how long I'll be able to meet and greet with every single one of you. But, you know, at the end, I want to just, you know, hang out with y'all and shit like that too, you know. So we'll see how it goes. I've never done one, so I guess this is going to be a test, you know. So we'll see how many people are there, and we'll see how she goes. So and that's another thing too I always think about is freaking people put me on a pedestal. I mean, I'm doing this meet and greet, so I guess I'm putting myself on a pedestal. And I talked about this last time, I think, about keeping my ego in check, which isn't hard for me to do. A lot of people, you know, they do these meet and greets, bigger YouTubers, I guess. They do these meet and greets and stuff, and they put themselves on a pedestal to where, like, I'm famous, you know, everybody's here to see me, I'm the greatest person in the world, you know, they want me to sign their stuff and whatever, and these people are motivated and inspired by me, you know, I'm so great, brush my shoulder off, you know. That's, like, makes me sick. I don't even want to think about that. Like, I don't like putting myself on a pedestal. I don't like the idea of being famous. I don't like the idea of being well known, really. I just make the, literally, I've started making these videos because I like to do it, and it just, a lot of people like to watch, you know, so that's awesome. You know, when I call y'all the frickin' mother truckers and shit, and the thrill billies, that's just, y'all are my buddies, you know. I like to hang out with y'all. If I see y'all in town, or if I'm out and about and I see y'all, I'm not frickin' sunglasses on, oh yeah, what's up, man, hey man, I'm busy, I'll talk to you later. I'm always hanging out with y'all. What up, dude? You know, how's it going, man? What are you doing with life? You live around here? Let me get your social security number, bro. You know, stuff like that. So, I don't like to put myself on a pedestal, and, you know, when people holler at me on Snapchat and stuff, and they're like, dude, you're my biggest inspiration, and you're my mentor, and you're my idol, dude. Like, I don't understand that. I can understand being inspired, okay, because I'm inspired by a lot of people that aren't famous. You know, I'm inspired by everything I see out there, so I don't, you know, mind, but, you know, when you call me your idol and crap, that's kind of ridiculous. I know it's a lot of younger kids, too, that watch. It's not all younger viewers, though. I know I say that a lot, and I generalize. Like, every single one of you sons of bitches are 13. But, no, I know there's a lot of guys that watch these videos that are over 40, that are old enough to be my freaking dad, or my mom. I know there's a lot of older women out there. I had a chick at Walmart a couple weeks ago that was like 48 or 50, and she had a kid with her, and her kid didn't even know who I was, but she did. I was like, what the hell, man? Our kid was even a country mother trucker, too, so pretty hilarious. But anyways, yeah, so that's the thing. I don't like to put myself on a pedestal and kind of, I don't like the idea of being famous at all. I used to want to, like when I was younger, I'd be like, man, I want to be famous. I want to be in movies and stuff. And the way Hollywood is nowadays, and with famous people doing these fake, you know, things with their girlfriends, boyfriends, or whatever, you know, creating drama to get their name higher in the charts or whatever, it just makes me sick. I'm just like, that's ridiculous, man. So I'm just try to be a man of the people, I guess, and you know, just try to be as humble as possible and keep that ego in check, of course. So I think everybody should do that, man. A lot of people think that they're so great and I'm the best at this or whatever. It's like, shut up, dude. Shut the fuck up. That's why everybody's like, oh, our lives matter. We're this, we're that. Our lives matter. You know, oh, what about us? What about... Shut the fuck up, dude. Everybody in this world is dumb as shit. Okay? Everybody. No one knows why the fuck we're here. And people think that they know everything when nobody knows shit. Everybody thinks that they're so prideful and everything. It's like, dude, we all live on frickin' Earth that's floating in the middle of a gosh dang universe that we don't know what the tits is, you know, a billion miles away, or we do, but we don't know what the frickin' tits. It's like there's black holes with other universes and crap, and we're just like, what? You know? We like to brush that off like it's nothing, but it really, when you think about it, you're just like, ugh! Your brain can't frickin' comprehend that sumbitch, so pretty funny. Anyways, let's get to the main point, what I was frickin' talking about, or what I haven't even talked about yet. So, a couple things I wanted to talk about. One thing was, I noticed this, and I wanted to talk about this because I was like, I got like a bunch of feedback, and I was like, what the hell? So, I think Banjo just farted, man. It reeks in here. God dang. Banjo, when he, by the way, earlier, okay, I was petting him, and I was like getting up in his face. I was like, oh, you're such a good boy, you're such a good boy. Then he just goes, bleh, and he burps right in my face. And it smelled so bad. Gosh dang, man. He's gassy today. He usually ain't that bad, but he's gassy. Anyways, what the tits was I talking about? Oh yeah, so I wanted to talk about the perception of me. Because this is something I'd like to address for a long time, and I see it, and I saw it very prominently whenever I made a Snapchat a couple weeks ago with this chick. So, well, the couple chicks really. It was just something that I decided on my Snap. I started Snapchatting more. You can follow me on Snapchat, JB Outlaw. I try to Snapchat every once in a while, you know, like sometimes I'll do it like all day doing whatever, you know. If I'm not vlogging, I'm usually Snapchatting, but I freaking some days I don't post at all, but so, you know, I do most of the time. Mind you, when you follow me on Snapchat, by the way, like disclaimer, okay, I get so many snaps from people, it is ridiculous. Like, they come in so quick that I can't keep up with them, and I rarely check it. So if I don't open your snap or reply back to you, if I do open it, don't get mad, because there's just way too many to even freaking do that crap. So, you know, if you want to holler at me on Twitter or Facebook. It'd be better to freaking me to get back to you on there rather than Snapchat, because that shit's cray. Alright, so I wanted to talk about the perception of me. So what I'm talking about with the perception of me, and I think a lot of people, when they watch videos or when they watch other YouTubers and stuff, you always have a perception of them. You kind of judge them for who they are, you know, whether you like to judge people or not, which nobody, I think, likes to judge people. Everybody does, and it's just human nature. But I think a lot of people have perceptions of different people that they watch or whatever just by, you know, what they see. So I wanted to talk about the perception of me, because for the longest time I made videos and I was, you know, I was kind of somewhat in character, but not really. It was basically me with the volume turned up, you know. That's how it's always been. When I got a camera and I'm doing a special video like the videos that I did last week, you know, I'm a really dumb son of a bitch. Like, I say stupid shit that just comes to my mind. That's not a character. It's literally just me with the volume turned up, like I said. So, but with that being said, I think that there's been this perception of me for the longest time that I don't know, like I've just I don't have a life that I live like on the internet, and like I'm only on videos and I don't do anything else. So, because even in vlogs, like I think people think they still see my whole life whenever they watch my vlogs, but that's still not everything, you know, because I choose what to put in a vlog. I don't put you know, most YouTubers, they'll put everything in, you know. I don't put everything in. I choose to, you know, some people that I'm hanging out with choose to not be filmed, and they don't want to be filmed, so I'm not going to shove a camera in their face if they don't want it, you know what I mean? So if I'm hanging out with buddies around here, or if I'm hanging out with a girl at the time or whatever, I'm not going to film, especially a girl, because that shit, like, that shit just gets crazy, right? That brings me to my next point. So I've, in the past, I've filmed, like, girls that you know, I get this weird thing where I'll hang out with a girl for a long time, but I'll never make her my girlfriend, and then it just ends because she's pissed that I never made her my girlfriend, because I'm like not into relationships as much right now, you know. So that gets crazy, and when I do that, when I put a girl on a video or something, there's all the people that are like, whoa, who's this chick? Oh dang, dude, she's freaking hot, man. Who is she? Is she your girlfriend? Oh dude. And or they say that she obviously is my girlfriend because I'm hanging out with her, okay, when I never said that. So I think also it's like most people think if you're hanging out with a girl, she is your girlfriend. I guess that's kind of the thing nowadays, but it's not true, especially with me. So let me start this summage over before it cuts off. So it brings me to my Snapchat. So I posted a bunch of Snapchats a couple weeks ago with these different chicks and crap, and I like to get a little crazy sometimes, maybe a little drunk in some of these sons of bitches, and I had a couple chicks in their freaking thongs and bras and shit, and on different days, of course, and I was, you know, Snapchatting it up and saying I snort coke off strippers' asses, and I was getting a little crazy, right? Of course, I don't snort coke off strippers' asses, okay? I snort it off their tits. There's a difference, but it's a joke. But, yeah, so I post all these shit, and then, like, I get bombarded with people saying, oh my gosh, like, well, first of all, everybody thought that it was all one girl, which was kind of weird. And then it was like, there was the people that were like, oh my gosh, I didn't know Outlaw had a girlfriend, or oh my gosh, Outlaw, like, dude, what's it feel like to finally be laid, or something like that. I'm like, what? And a lot of people were serious, like, Outlaw, I didn't know you've ever had, you have a girlfriend, dude? Or like, they never thought I've been laid, or they never thought I've had a girlfriend. I'm like, what? So I just wanted to clear this up, that like, I don't choose to put, like, just because you watch my videos and I don't have a girl in them every single time doesn't mean I'm not getting laid, doesn't mean I don't have a girlfriend, or doesn't mean that I've never hung out with women, okay? That's something that I'm like, what? Like, how do people come to that conclusion? First of all, I don't have a girlfriend, okay? Second of all, I hang out with a lot of different girls, and I like them all. I like women, what can I say, you know? And then a lot of people just think that, you know, I also, like, use women or whatever. Son of a bitch, cutting off again. Anyways, that's not the case, you know. I respect women in all their things. And a lot of times in my Snapchats, things get carried away, of course. There's alcohol involved, maybe. You know, so it looks like maybe I don't respect women and I only respect them for their assets. But that's not the case. And I made those damn snaps with chicks' asses and tits because I thought they were funny. And if you weren't butthurt about the whole thing, or a gosh dang retarded feminist, then maybe you would understand as well. But I don't know. I just I wanted to kind of come on here and say, listen, everything that I do on videos isn't. You shouldn't judge me on just what's on the videos, because that's not me in whole. You know, of course, you're not gonna see my entire life unless you hang out with me in person. It's just the way it is, you know. I do put a lot of my life on here, and you get the gist of what my personality is right now, you know, or whatever. Right now I'm kind of chill. First of all, it's freaking 5:20 in the morning. I couldn't sleep very well last night. I went to bed pretty early and got up like an hour and a half ago or whatever. And I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna make a shooting, I reckon. But I wanted to come on here and address that, really. Be like, listen, you know, what you see on videos is what I choose to put on there, and sometimes I don't choose to put women I'm hanging out with or friends that I'm hanging out with or whatever too. So I know a lot of people are young that watch these, and they kind of just suggest things or whatever, but it's not all the truth, okay? So just wanted to come on here and address that. So yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is I get laid every single night, okay? Just coming on here to address that son of a bitch, all right? Son of a dick, man. I just want y'all to let y'all know, okay? I'm getting them freaking women. I'm getting them now. I'm just playing with y'all. Alright, so anyways, that's something I wanted to come on here and talk about. I thought that was kind of funny whenever I seen all that crap, but oh boy, freaking water, isn't that good? I've been, you know, I got my tonsils out a couple weeks ago, or about a month ago, I guess now, and I still, when I talk long on these shootings, I still have trouble, like, talking at the end of them. Like, my throat will get sore. Every time I yawn, it still hurts a little bit, so I'm still recovering a little bit, which is weird. I guess some people say you won't fully recover for, like, a couple months after tonsil surgery, which is crazy, so that's a horrible freaking surgery. Anybody that's get their tonsils out, I feel for you, because I didn't think it was going to be that bad. And then once I got it done, I was like, good lord, it's the worst surgery I ever had. It was horrible. So, and yes, I have had a lot of surgeries. Mostly on my ears. Nose itching. But, yeah, the water definitely helps. I pretty much only drink water. If I'm going to have anything other than water, it'll probably be tea. Mostly sweet tea. If I'm going to have anything with a lot of sugar in it, I try to stray away from pop, or soda, whatever you want to call it. I stray away from that. That's just, something I just try not to drink anymore much. You know, of course, every now and then you have one, but I'm like, god dang, man, that shit makes me feel like crap if I drink that all the time. Here's another thing I can talk about. I've been getting down with just staying healthy the past couple months. I've been, I never really turned it on to where I was like, I'm gonna do this and whatever. You know, I've always been off and on of working out. I used to work out like crazy in high school when I was a wrestler, and you know, when I just went off of it for a while, I've been working out like crazy. Lately, past couple months, I gained like 6 6 or 7 pounds so far in the past 2 months. I've definitely seen a difference overall in my body. I feel great. You know, I can tell a difference in my arms, my chest, and legs, calves, everything, abs even. Burning a lot of fat, doing cardio and stuff like that, and I've come to enjoy it now, to where back in the, you know, whenever I was, you know, trying to freaking, all I was doing was making vidges, you know, I just was never motivated to really go and stuff like that, but, yeah, I found I'm having fun with it now, so that's nice. Staying healthy, getting fit. I've always been pretty fit. Like, I'm one of those guys, I don't know if it's just because I got a high metabolism, or I don't know what it is, but like I can eat pretty much whatever I want and not get like super freaking chunky, like fat, which I know some of you curse me for. Yeah, so I've always stayed pretty healthy. I've always usually done cardio and, you know, stayed to where my endurance level is pretty good and doing core workouts or whatever. So, but lately I've been killing it in the freaking gym and building a lot of muscle. Eating right is the biggest thing. I've been eating really good lately and trying to eat a lot, you know, to bulk up a little bit. But I think it's about now. I've gained about 7 pounds. That's pretty dang good. Because I remember after my tonsil surgery, I lost probably almost 8 or 9 pounds after my tonsil surgery, because you can't like eat nothing. It's like eating gelatin crap the whole time, you know, and just drinking. So I lost a lot of weight after that surgery, so I'm just trying to pack it back on, really. But yeah, it's been fun. I've been having a lot of fun and crap like that, so it's good. The biggest thing is now when I go on the road, I just want to make sure I can keep it going to where I can, you know, stay in the gym, and even when I'm on the road and go to different gyms and still work out. Because the feeling you get after you work out, or just when you are working out, when you're eating right, it's awesome. You know what I mean? Like, you just feel great. And biggest problem I have with is taking freaking, you know, I take a shit ton of vitamins, you know, all different types of vitamins and crap in the morning and stuff. And some of them are so nasty going down, just like, they're horse pills. I mean, they're freaking giant too. So when you're taking, you know, 5 handfuls a day, well, not 5, but, you know, a couple handfuls of freaking vitamins, and every single time you swallow, you're just like, oh god, you want to gag it up because you get that garlicky, nasty taste or whatever it is, and that's one thing I can't stand. But but I've been enjoying it. I've been feeling pretty gosh dang good. So that's one thing I've always had where that's one thing I've always, you know, people always they always have the hard time just starting something and just getting into it, really. And I just kind of just weaned my way onto it. I was just like, you know what, I'm sick of feeling like crap, so I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to work out, or I'm going to go out and do some cardio or whatever. So I'm feeling pretty good lately. I'm digging it. Anyways, I don't know what else to talk about. I don't think that'll freaking do it, but I just want to come on here and holler at you a little bit. So, like I said, this weekend is a meet and greet, Saturday. I'm going to try to, you know, I'm going to be vlogging the whole thing. So if you guys don't know about my vlog channel, Live to Thrill, go subscribe to that sumbitch. Link is in the description box. I probably gonna vlog it, but I also I want to do like a cool Outlaw video with it, you know, with everybody in it too. I don't know who I'm gonna have for camera people there, so we'll see. But Redneck Soldiers will be there as well, so it's gonna be awesome. Hopefully most of y'all can make it out, and we'll have a jolly good time. Plus the UFC fights are the Conor McGregor versus Nate Diaz. That's something that's on the same night, so that's gonna be fun. I'll be in Tennessee for that. I'll be definitely ordering that sumbitch on PPV, pay-per-view. Big fan, big fan. What was I talking about? Oh, so yeah, I want to try to come out with an Outlaw video for that too, but for the most part, I'm gonna be vlogging it for sure. Other than Outlaw videos coming out, I have a couple planned. We'll see. You know, I have to leave Wednesday. Which is tomorrow. Yeah, today. I'm putting this up Tuesday, so we'll see what I can get done and film today. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how she blows. But there's videos all the time. Just subscribe to both channels, and you'll get videos when you get them. I put up videos all the time. A lot of people are like, you know, they want them every single day and crap like that. And I used to do that. You know, I used to be a everyday vlogger over on Live It Through when I had help and crap, and we were doing, you know, 10 videos a week and stuff like that. But now I'm like, when I'm by myself, first of all, it's harder to do that. But then again, it's like, it gets saturated to the point where it's like, every day I wake up and I feel like I have to do something, and it never turns out great. You know, I feel like if I have plans to do something, like going down to Tennessee, or I'm going to Florida, or I'm doing these different trips and I'm actually doing something, and I turn it all into one big vlog or a couple big vlogs, they're more interesting than the just everyday shit that you get thrown at you, and I'm rushed to edit and it never turns out the way I want it to, and I'm just not happy with the product in the end, you know. So I'm doing what I want to do, and hopefully it's better content rather than forced content. That's kind of what I'm getting at there. I don't want to have forced content out there. A lot of YouTubers, they put out freaking a vlog every day, and I see their fans. I mean, they're like a slave to their freaking fans. You know, their fan, and I see it a lot with me too. You know, I get these kids that like are obsessed, and they get so mad at me if I don't put up a video every single day. And I'm like, bro, chill, okay? Chill your freaking tits, man. You're gonna get them when you get them, alright? And obviously, I know this is what I do for a living on top of a lot of other things, but when you work, you want to do it to the best of your ability, and you don't want to force that crap. So, I want to come out with the best content possible and not force it, damn it. Freaking camera turned off again. But anyways, yeah, so that's what the tits is going on. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this shit shooting. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed it, or let me know, you know, what we talked about. You know, just discuss with me in the comments below. I like when y'all do a discussion with me. So I like doing these shootings too. It's kind of just like a relaxation, kind of, you know, letting the steam off and just hollering at y'all and chilling out and having a nice conversation. Y'all can listen to this before you go to bed, or, you know, when you're working out, or when you're driving. You know, don't watch this when you're driving. That's probably not a good idea. But yeah, so I hope y'all enjoy these. But anyways, that'll do it for me, Yens. Oh, we're looking at the Outlaw channel here. Let's see, what are we at? Oh, 310,000 subscribers. Gosh dang, I rarely look at that number. 310,000 subscribers, man. That's crazy. Even though not even close to that, I'll see this video. Pretty hilarious. I've got 1 million subscribers, yet I only get freaking 40,000 views a video. It's hilarious. That's how YouTube is nowadays. You got like 3 million subscribers, yet you barely have over 100,000 views a video. Crazy. Same with Instagram and shit. It's like I got like 220 something thousand Instagram followers, yet I only get like 7,000 to 8,000 likes a freaking picture. It's funny. Alright, y'all. Well, I reckon that'll do it for me. Thanks for shooting this shit with me, and we'll see y'all next time. And you know, we'll probably do these once a month or so, and you know, just kind of at the end of every month or something, or I guess the first now. We'll you know, we'll try to do this beginning of every month or whatever, and just do whatever the tits I want, whenever I want to holler at y'all. So hope y'all dig them. Alright, my name's Outlaw. I'm out, y'all. Always remember, no matter what you're doing, y'all, no matter what you're freaking doing. I guess yesterday was the leap day. So this year, wouldn't it be this year it's gonna be, what is it, 25/8/367? Is that what it is? 25/8/366, or no, it's legit 366 this year. So we'll have to 25/8/367 would be overdoing it. So 25/8/367. Or should we even up it one more? And just no, we can't do that. We can't say 27/9 or 26/9/367. I don't know, confusing me. Anyways, 25/8/367. No matter what you're doing, always remember to keep it freaking hillbilly, y'all. We'll see yous on the dip side. Holler, y'all. Love yous.